Welcome back to computer science class. In the last video we discussed about operators in C++. Here operators are the symbols. Basically operators are the symbols work on operands. These are work on operands, or the operators defines the operation for the compiler. These are defines the operation for the compiler. For example, 4 plus 5, 6 divided by 2. So these are the example for the expressions. Here expressions are combination of both operands and operator. Operands and operator. In the first expression, 4 and 5 are the operands. In the second expression, 6 and 2 are the operands. 6 and 2 are the operands, and plus and division symbol are the operators. These are the operators. So the operators are basically symbols. Operators are basically symbols which defines the operation for the compiler. Then operators are used along with the operands. So operators are mainly classified into three types. Operators are classified into three types. The first one is unary operators. Second one is binary operators. Then third one is ternary operators. Operators are mainly classified into three types: unary, binary, ternary. Say it is depends on the operation. The classification is depends on the operation. Here unary operators are work with single operands. Binary operators are work with two operands. Then ternary operators are work with three operands. Depending on the operation, here operators are classified into three types. In this video, we discuss unary operators, binary operators and ternary operators in detail. First, consider the unary operators. Unary operators are work with single operand. Hence these are the unary operator. Here unary means single. So operators work with single operands. For example, tilde is a unary operator, that is called one's complement operator. Tilde operator is an example for unary operator. Then plus, two succeeding plus, these are called increment operator. It is also unary operator. Similarly, minus, two succeeding minus, this is called decrement operator. Then fourth one, address of single operand, it is a address of, it is also unary operand, work with a single operator. These are the example for unary operator. Here tilde is a one's complement, so it converts to one's complement. If it is 0, then it represents in one's complement. Similarly, exclamatory negation operator. It is also unary operator, work with a single operand. For example, increment and decrement operator, we write like this: a plus or plus a, then a minus, then minus a. So these are the increment and decrement operator. Here first one is the post increment, second one is the pre-increment. Similarly, post decrement, pre-decrement operators. These are work with single operand. So increase the value by 1. If a value is 5, assume that the value of the a is 5, then we write a plus plus means it is equal to a plus 1, that is 5 plus 1, so the value becomes 6. A plus plus means it increment by 1. Then plus plus a, it is a post incremented, it is a pre-incremented. Before using it is incremented. In a plus plus, first it is used then incremented. Hence it is post incremented. Plus plus a is a pre-incremented. Similarly, a minus minus, first it is used then it is decremented. Minus minus means it is decremented by 1. Here a value is 5 means it is a minus 1, which is equal to a value is 5 minus 1, it becomes 4. So that is the meaning of minus minus increment. Then minus minus a is a pre-incremented. First it is decremented then used in the program. So these are the example for unary operators. So work with a single operand. So tilde is a unary operator. Then increment, decrement, address of negation. These are the example for unary operators. Let's discuss the binary operators. Binary operators. Name itself says it is a binary. Binary means these operators work with two operands. Work with two operands. Hence these are the binary operators. Binary means two. So operators work with two operands. Again, the binary operators are classified into 4 types. The first one is arithmetic operators. Second one is relational operators. Third one is logical operators. Then fourth one is bitwise operators. So these are the 4 types of binary operators. Binary operators are work with two operands. Again further classified into 4 types: arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators and bitwise operators. Here first one is arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulus. These are the arithmetic operators. First one is addition, subtraction. Here star is a multiplicative operator. Multiplication, star is used for multiplication. Then forward slash is a division operator. Then last one is modulus operators. These are the arithmetic operators. So already we know that addition and subtraction, multiplication and division, but the one more operator, that is modulus operator. This operator symbol is percentage. It is a modulus operator. Then the modulus operator work with integer values. Then it returns a remainder value. For example, if you write 5 divided by 2, say 5 modulus 2. If it is 5 modulus 2 means it returns a value 1. How it is? Say 5 is divided by 2. It works with only integer values. So what are integer values? A number without decimal pointers are called integer numbers. The modulus operator only work with the integer numbers. Then 5 modulus 2 returns the 1, that is the modulus operator returns the integer value of returns the remainder value after integer division. See here, 2 2s are 4, the remainder is 1. This is the value returned by modulus operator. See the difference. If you divide 5 divided by 2, then it returns the quotient value. Division operation returns the quotient value. Modulus operation returns the remainder value. That is the difference between division and modulus. If it is 5 divided by 2, then it returns the value 2. That is 5 divided by 2, 2 2s are 4. So remainder is 1. It returns the quotient value. So division operator returns the quotient value. Modulus operator returns the remainder value after integer division. So it is a additional operator in C++. So plus, minus, multiplication operator. See the multiplication operator. Star is a multiplication operator, division and modulus. See the examples. How to write the arithmetic operators. If the operands are say A and B, then for addition we write A plus B. For subtraction we write A minus B. For multiplication we write A star B. Then division A divided by B, then A modulus B. So these are the example expressions for arithmetic operators. Why we use a star instead of X? Say in a normal mathematics we use X as a multiplicative operator, but in a keyboard X is a alphabet. Hence for multiplication operation we use the star as a multiplicative operator. Let's see the next operator, that is relational operators. In a relational operators, the first one is equal operator. Double equals is a equality operator. Single equals is a assignment operator. See the difference. Double equals is a comparison operator, that is equality operator. Then single equal is a assignment operator. Then not equal. First one is equal, second one is not equal, greater than, less than, greater than or equal, less than or equal. These are the relational operators. First one is equal, not equal, greater than, less than, greater than equal, then less than equal. So these are the relational operator. Relational operator returns either true or false result. Relational operators returns either true or false result. How it is? See, there is a two operands A and B. The value of A is 5, B value is 6. Then we write the expression using relational operators. The first one is A equals B. See the difference between single equals and double equals. In a programming language, double equals is a equality operator. It compares two operands. If you write A equals B over these values, 5 and 6 values, it returns false, because A is not equal to B. Then if you write A not equal to B, right, see the operator not equal, exclamatory operator followed by assignment operator. It is a not equal operator. If A not equal B, it returns true value. Then if you write A is greater than B, A is greater than B. What is the value of A? 5. The value of B is 6. 5 is greater than B. It returns false. If you write A is less than B, then it returns true. A is less than B, 5 is less than 6, hence it returns true. Then A is greater than or equal to B, then also it returns false. So 5 is not greater than or equal to 6. it returns false. Then A is less than or equal to B, then it returns true. Yes, here 5 is less than or equal to 6, hence it returns true. So all relational operators returns either true or false result, returns either true or false result. Arithmetic operators are used to perform a basic arithmetic operations. Relational operators are returns either true or false result, that is called Boolean result. Here true represents the 1, false represents the 0. The true and false results are also called Boolean results. So relational operator returns a Boolean results. The operators are equal, not equal, greater than, less than, greater than or equal, less than, equal. Write the notation. In a mathematics, not equal is represented as like this, then greater than or equal to like this, then less than like this. But in a programming language, see the symbols. So operators are basically symbols. So double equal is a equality operator, exclamatory and equal is a not equal, then greater than and less than are same, then greater than or equal, so we have to separately write greater than and assignment operator. For less than also we write less than and assignment operator separately. So these are the relational operators. Then next one is logical operators. Logical operators. There is a 3 logical operators. Here the logical operators are used to combine 2 or more expressions. The purpose of the logical operators is to combine 2 or more expressions. Here logical operators are and, or, not. These are the logical operators. The first one is and, or, not. So these are the logical expressions, operators. These are used to combine 2 or more expressions. For example, if A is greater than B, A is equal to B. To combine 2 expressions, then we use logical operators. See here, A is greater than B and A is equal to B. A is equal to B. Like this, to combine 2 or more expressions, we use logical operators. There is only 3 logical operators, those are and, or, not. Then last one is bitwise operators. So bitwise operators work with binary numbers. These are directly work with binary numbers. The bitwise operators are logical and, logical or, right shift, left shift. These are the example for bitwise operators. That is, first one is logical and, then logical or, also called bitwise and, bitwise or, right shift, then left shift, right shift, left shift. So these are the example for bitwise operators, directly work with binary numbers, that is bits. Bits stand for either 0 or 1, hence these are the bitwise operators. Here and, or, not, directly we say logical and, logical or, logical not. Here we say logical and, or, bitwise and, bitwise or, right shift, then left shift. These are the main classification of binary operators. Here binary operators means the operators work with 2 operands, Then the binary operators are mainly classified into 4 types: arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators and bitwise operators. The arithmetic operators are used to perform basic arithmetic operation, First 4 are the arithmetic operators, the last one is a modulus operator. Here modulus operator is a special operator in programming. It returns a remainder value. It returns a remainder value after integer division. After integer division, it returns a remainder value. Then division operator returns a quotient value. That is the difference between division operator and modulus operator. Next one is relational operators. Relational operators are returns a boolean value. These are returns a boolean value, either true or false. Equal, not equal, greater than, less than, greater than or equal, less than or equal. These are the relational operators. Then third one is logical operators. These operators are used to combine two or more expressions. These are used to combine two or more expressions. There is a three logical operators: and, or, not. And, or, not. These are the three logical operators. Then fourth one is bitwise operators. These operators are work with binary numbers. Hence, these are called bitwise operators. Example: bitwise and, bitwise or, right shift, then left shift. These are the example for bitwise operators. Let's discuss the third type of operator, that is ternary operator. Ternary operator. The symbol for the ternary operator is question mark and colon. Question mark is a ternary operator. Here ternary operator means operator work with three operands. The operator work with three operands, hence we call it as ternary operator. The symbol for the ternary operator is question mark. See the syntax. Syntax of ternary operator, that is variable followed by assignment operator, then expression question mark value 1 colon value 2. That is the syntax. See the example, that is if it is biggest value, expression is a greater than b question mark a colon b. A colon b. There is an example. Assume that a value is 5, then b value is 6. Here variables are the AB, operands are the AB. Then the question mark is a ternary operator, work with three operands. This is the expression is a first operand, A is a second operand, B is a third operand. So it works with three operands. How it is works? First the expression is evaluated. In an assignment operator, this portion is first evaluated. So expression is evaluated. If it is true, first value is assigned to the variable. If it is false, second value is assigned to the variable. See the syntax. Variable equals expression question mark value 1 colon value 2. That is the syntax. First the expression is evaluated. Then expression is a relational expression. It returns either true or false result. If it is true, value 1 is assigned to the variable. If the expression returns false, then value 2 is assigned to the variable. In this example, the value of the big is 6. How it is? A value is 5 greater than 6. 5 is greater than 6 question mark 5 colon 6. So 5 greater than 6 returns false. If it is false, value 2 is assigned. The position of the value 2 is 6. So 6 is assigned to the variable big. So out of 5 and 6, 6 is the biggest number. So this is the working principle of ternary operator. It is work with three operands. The symbol for the ternary operator is question mark and colon. The syntax of the ternary operator is variable equals expression value 1 and value 2. If first expression is evaluated, if it is true, value 1 is assigned, expression returns false, then value 2 is assigned to the variable. Let us discuss the next type of operator, that is assignment operators. These are the other type of operators. Then assignment operators are also binary operators. These are also binary operators. Binary means work with two operands. Then the first assignment operator is equals. Equals is a assignment operator. For example, if you write a plus b, c equals c, that is c equals a plus b means first the expression is evaluated in an assignment operator. This portion is first evaluated, a plus b is evaluated, that answer is assigned to the variable c, that is the assignment operator. It assigns from right to left. It assigns from right to left. So that is expression value is assigned to the variable. The next assignment operator is plus equals. Plus equals. For example, if it is a plus b equals a plus b equals a, then we write it as a plus equals, that is assignment operator. Also we call it as shorthand assignment operators. It is only applicable when the operands between the assignment operator, left side and right side operands of the assignment operator, if it is the same, then we write it as shorthand form plus equals. It is same as a equals a plus b. Similarly, we also write minus equals, that is a equals a minus b. Here also the operands present left side and right side of the assignment operator, if it is same, then we write a expression in shorthand form, that is minus equals. Then if the expression is a equals a into b, then also we shorthand write it as star equals. Next one is a equals a divided by b, then also we write slash equals. Then a equals a modulus b, then also we write modulus equals. These are called assignment operators or shorthand assignment operator. Say when we write the shorthand assignment, the operand present in left side and right side of the assignment operator is same. Left side and right side assignment operator is operands are same, then we write in a shorthand form. All arithmetic operators are write in a shorthand form. Also we write the logical AND. So bitwise AND, bitwise OR, then exclusive OR. Then right shift, left shift also we use it in assignment operator. But normally all arithmetic operators are used in a shorthand form. These operators are called shorthand assignment operators, or simply we say assignment operators. To use assignment operator, there is a restriction, that is the operand present left side and right side of the assignment operator must be same. See the example, a equals a plus b, then we write it as plus equals, that is a plus equals b, a plus equals b, it is same as a equals a plus b. If you write a minus equals b, a minus equals b, it is same as a equals a minus b. Then if you write a star equals b, it is same as a equals a into b. Next one is a divided by equals b, which is same as a equals a divided by b. Then a modulus equals b, it is same as a equals a modulus b. So these are the shorthand notations, but it is same as a equals a plus b, a equals a minus b, like this. Here see the condition. Say to write the shortened form, the appearance between right side and left side of the assignment operator must be same. If it is same, then we write all arithmetic operators in shortened form. These are also binary operators. Let's discuss the concept precedence of operator. Precedence of operator. Here the precedence of operator means the order of evaluation of the expression. The order of evaluation of the expression is called precedence of operators. Sometimes the expression have two or more operators. For example, 4 plus 2 minus 1. See, it is a expression. Expression have two operators. Expression of two operators and three operands. In that situation, we follow the precedence rule. The precedence rules means the order of the execution in an expression. If the expression have two or more operators, then the order of the execution of expression is called precedence. Here, the plus and minus have the same precedence. If the plus and minus have the same precedence means evaluation is start from left to right. That is, first evaluate 4 2, then evaluate with 1. That is 4 plus 2, the answer is 6, then minus of 1. So, the expression value is 5. So, the order of execution is called precedence of the operator. Here, the logical unary operators have highest priority. Unary operators have highest priority. Say that is plus plus, minus minus, tilde, logical not. So, these are the unary operators work with single operand. So, these operators have a highest priority. Then parentheses have a next priority, either regular parentheses or square parentheses or flower parentheses. So, parentheses have a next priority. Next, in the third one, arithmetic operators such as multiplication, division, modulus have the third priority. In the fourth one, plus and minus have the fourth priority. Then after that, relational operators, that is greater than, less than, greater than or equal, less than or equal have the fifth priority. In the sixth priority, equality, then not equal. Then in the seventh priority, logical, and in the eighth priority, logical, or in the ninth priority, not. In the ninth priority, not. So, this is the precedence of operator. The precedence of operator means order of execution of the expression. That is the order of execution of the expression. It needs when the expression have two or more operators. Then we follow the precedence rule. So, see the example. If it is 2 plus 4 minus of 6 minus 2. 6 minus 2. Say it is a expression. Say expression have 6 operands, 3 operators. To evaluate these types of expression, we follow the precedence rule. So, precedence rule says inside the parentheses are evaluated first. So, inside the parentheses, that is 6 minus 4. Then evaluate the 6 minus 4, that is 2. That is the answer. To evaluate the expression, it involves 2 or more operators. Then we use the precedence rule. In the next video, we discussed the structure of C++. Then some predefined functions. The predefined functions are the functions. These are freely available in C++. These are present in a headers. These are present in particular headers. These are discussed in the next video. Thank you.